All right. Hello and welcome to another episode of Werewolf in London. So we are starting on the Septo the Hunter's Dale. It is midnight on the Sept, and the warder has brought Olivia, Thomas, and Arlette together just to do a routine patrol. Um, you guys were obviously notified earlier that you would be going on this patrol so you had time to sleep in and be properly rested. And about 20 minutes before midnight, you guys are, woken up, got together. Arlette is put very explicitly in charge. And you guys are sent off to begin a full patrol of the Sept's grounds. Um, Mainly the forest around the Sept, but also the actual Sept Bon itself. So everybody make me a perception roll as you guys are starting your patrol.
Just to note, Thomas is in Glabra form as he is in any time that he's doing a patrol. He still looks human, but so he wouldn't look completely out of place if we ran across, but also gives him a slight combat advantage.
All right.
Six dice. There's a. Sorry, Terry, you were trying to ask your question first.
I was going to ask, is it just perception or perception alertness?
Perception awareness.
Okay. I usually assume it is, but I also like to make sure.
That's fair.
First, I'm going to roll our left dice.
Okay.
But it's the same amount of dice. Arlette got 3.
There's the keen eye check for perception.
Sure.
Okay, well, so Arlette and Moon both got 3.
Okay.
Perception advantage for Glabro, right?
I do not believe so.
I think it's just
Then I got nothing.
Okay.
Yep,
so are traveling the forest outside of the Sept. Thomas is too focused on the actual route itself to notice anything out of the ordinary. And Arlette and Moon are both very attentive. And it is a normal night in the forest. They hear the night insects, the buzzing of the insects that come out at night, the movement of small animals in the brush as they scurry away from the Garou that are on patrol. And it's a very quiet night.
Actually, I really sorry. I apologize. I forgot something that was on my sheet. I've got acute senses on all of my senses, so I actually have 3 successes.
So you get the exact same information they did.
I apologize for interrupting there.
And so we'll go ahead and interact as you guys are patrolling for a bit.
Okay, so Arlette, you kind of kicked ass last time we were together, and
so it's kind of give a non-committal hand gesture.
You kind of saved our butts. I know.
Again, another non-committal hand gesture.
I'm not very combat oriented, so I made you a thing. And she kind of shows you a heavy metal thing and a cloth at you.
She'll gently unwrap it.
It is a gun.
It's very thin crusted.
Oh, well, I tried.
She'll just kind of tuck it in to her jacket.
I think it's supposed to hit hard, but I don't shoot guns, so.
You should learn.
I mean, maybe. I know how to make them now, so. I also make computers. I like computers better. They're nicer than people.
Another non-commitment gesture at that one.
Did you know humans will pack bond with anything?
Yes.
Isn't that fantastic?
Yet another non-committal hand gesture.
So, Thomas, not gonna jump into anything without thinking first again, are you?
Thomas. Yeah, he rubs his chest. Yeah, no, learned one time.
A quick learner, then I see.
Yeah, and this time I brought this, and he reaches back and pats the bow on his back.
So go ahead, everybody, make me a perception roll at +2 difficulty, as you are all talking and distracted. Yes. Perception awareness.
+2. Oof,
I've got 3 successes.
I got 1. Him got. Or no, I got 2. Sorry. I can read a thing. It's fine. Him failed.
Okay, so Thomas hears the snapping of branches as someone who is very obviously unused to moving in the forest moves ahead of them. Arlette hears it as well, but a lot fainter, like it's coming from further away. And Olivia does not hear anything.
Thomas perks up and snaps his hand up to indicate something and points in the direction of the noise.
Arlette will nod. Thomas, you take point. Olivia behind me.
Thomas will take out an arrow and draw his bow.
Arlette will pull out the gun that Olivia made. I'm assuming it has a clip in it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Click, click. Dang it!
And also look at Olivia.
Yeah.
Before you go past.
She would straight up bought bullets.
Okay. Yeah.
Come on, even if it killed your character, you'd have to admit it would be slightly amusing. Just like, I pull out the gun, click, click.
She has common sense.
Yeah.
Give me just 1 second. I gotta run some. I just got my insurance card. I gotta run it out to my car before I forget. So give me just 1 second.
Yeah, it's a little important.
I'll be right back.
Yep. Oh, I gotta check to make sure what my stats are on this bow.
When you pull out the gun, she points to a small thing that helps you aim better.
Like a little trigger or crosshair.
Crosshair, yeah. Justification for the students.
Yeah. But it doesn't shoot ag yet.
Well, you just haven't loaded it with the right bullets. So.
I mean, you're right, but also, I mean, we'll be able to get Arlette and some fucking cool glass walking spirits and shooting their hands full of thunder.
Oh, there it is. +2 attack, damage 7. It's pretty good. Okay.
Oh, are you a Theurge?
Yeah.
Spirit Peach. You can. Oh, actually, that's a character. You're a Theurge, right?
Okay.
I've been needing to learn spirit speech so I can talk to my stick.
All right. I am back. So, how was the formation you guys are moving in again?
So we have Thomas in the front, and then Arlette, and then Olivia behind Arlette.
Okay.
Olivia has her magic stick out.
Yeah. Arlette's got her gun out, and I believe Thomas mentioned that he was grabbing an arrow and getting so.
Yes, he has
Right.
his bow ready.
So, you guys, as you approach, does any of you have anything that would help with night vision?
I have my enhanced sight.
I could also shift to Lupus.
Okay. Because that is something to consider, as it is very dark out. The moon is not very bright out right now.
What's this? Yeah.
It's stamina family.
Well, I don't know.
Difficulty 6, and you need 4 successes, or you can spend 1 rage.
I have 1 rage. And
You can look at the moon and make 1 rage.
4.
What's the moon tonight?
One second.
That could be good information to have.
It is a waning gibbous, so it is a Galliard moon.
And none of us galleons.
Will you roll 6 dice for me?
What is the 6 dice?
The stamina family.
Oh, okay. I believe it's difficulty 6. Get to Lupus, got 3, so you're not quite there.
How long until I roll again? 3 seconds?
I think so.
3 seconds later.
There we go.
Good. I am now on Lupus.
Okay.
I kind of get stuck in his boat there for a second, but...
So, as you shift down to Lupus, your gun drops down.
Oh, she isn't carrying a gun.
Arlette was carrying the gun.
You
Okay.
gave it.
Yeah. And you're attuned to the stick.
Yeah.
So it should shift with you, I think, if I remember. Right.
How did it shift with me?
It usually just gets like absorbed and becomes like a pattern on your fur.
Oh. Okay.
So, that is enough. The Lupus senses are enough to compensate mostly for the darkness. Thomas, he can't see anything like specific, like colors or anything on it, so he can see pretty good outlines with his sight. And Arlette is left seeing vague outlines.
That's fair.
So, as you guys move through the trees towards where you heard the sound, you come into a little clearing, like very tiny, like barely 10 feet across. And you see 2 hulking shapes crouched in the middle of it, in the middle of the clearing, facing each other, grunting at each other, with 2 smaller shapes that are very oddly shaped. Like they're vaguely humanoid, but they look wrong. And you're not quite sure why.
Yeah, I want intelligence to see if this is some sort of kind of communication.
Just wait 1 second. The 2 smaller figures are standing behind behind and slightly to the sides of the 2 larger figures, and they do turn to look at you. While they were watching the 2 larger figures, you notice they didn't, like, where their eyes would be, there was this long shape poking out from their heads. So,
Yeah. While we were walking, I did a craft's blessing. One
Okay.
success.
So-
And when we
anything
see,
crafted by human hands is you have the -2 diff, I believe.
right
Minus
now
one.
it's -1.
-1. Okay.
I am sensing worm.
Okay. Now, your fetish, is that a fetish bow or just a regular bow?
Just a regular bow.
Okay, and did he craft it?
Yes, he did.
Then it would not count for Apecraft's blessing. Because he's not human.
Okay.
It does specify human hands, yeah.
Oh, well, that was a waste then.
So, and what were you asking earlier, Kim? I couldn't quite hear you when you asked.
Can I roll some sort of intelligence roll to see if this is some form of communication?
Just a what intelligence roll?
I was asking.
Like what would go with intelligence?
Oh, gosh, let me look at a sheet really quick so I can give you an answer to that. Because I think they don't have linguistics in the 20th editions anymore.
Right.
They-
Maybe academic
uh,
investigation on my head.
I'd say enigmas or investigation.
Yeah, I could see it. Possibly etiquette, depending on the situation.
So either way, it's 5 dice. And would Keen Edge find count?
No.
What's the difficulty?
Difficulty for this would be a standard for this roll.
2 successes on sense worm.
Sense worm, I have to give you a specific. I have to give you a difficulty, right? It depends on
if
how
it's in-
worm tainted the area is. Let me look up sense worm.
I have it open if you want me to read it off.
If you could just copy paste it to the side of the side chat, please. And then no successes for Kim.
Correct.
All right, so it just sounds like they're grunting at each other.
Okay.
So I'm going to say that acute senses does not apply for that because it is specifically says it isn't actually like a smell or anything. So it'd be difficulty 6. So there are. Okay.
I would also
Let me
like to
go.
farm if okay.
Open
While
my book.
detecting the stench.
It's a perception occult, right?
Yes.
I got 3 successes.
I'm
All right.
not seeing where it's saying not a specific sense. In fact, it actually specifies a certain sense while discussing its examples, while detecting the stench of a bane, for instance.
Where?
No, I see it now.
What's
That's really weird wording.
It is.
reed or auspice? Is it an auspice gift?
It's normally a Métis gift.
Okay.
What is it?
I can find where to read it in the.
No, I see what you're saying, but it's also using specific wording of senses in its examples, which kind of.
I think it's more that's how werewolves understand it, but not necessarily how it actually is.
This gift involves a mystical sense, not a visual or olfactory image, although Guru often described the worm's spiritual emanations as a stench.
Yeah, okay.
So,
That's kind of weird wording, but okay.
with Tiger's 3 successes, yes, the 2 hulking shapes are very worm-tainted.
She'll, like, whisper to the other 2, the large ones that weren't tainted.
As you guys come up on the clearing, the 2 large, the 2 larger shapes look over at you, and as the 2 smaller shapes look at you, they just raise guns and aim them at you. And I need initiative rolls because none of the stealth rolls.
I was about to say, in response, I raise my gun as well. Alright. Oof, Arlette, why?
So make sure you put yours in the side chat.
And then what is yours plus?
Eight.
Plus 8.
I think I'm in Lucas.
Gotcha. Eight.
Did I do well?
You got us.
Yeah.
Literally twice. That's okay, because I'm about to shift to this bush. Oh, I like the gun. That's all hot. I know. Wait.
Are you going to? Thank you.
Sidekick being slow.
All right. So Olivia is going first. Well, I need to make one more roll. She's going first after this round. So, our initiative order is Olivia.
Really?
Yes, she got the highest initiative by 1.
Nice.
And then we have 2 of the smaller people. We have Thomas. And we have another one of the smaller people. Actually, one of the big people, actually. And then Arlette. And then the other big shape. No. I missed someone in the initiative. Fuck. There's someone in between Thomas and then the big dude. And then it's Arlette. So, at 8. All right. Are there any rage expenditures this action?
Spending 2 rage.
Yeah, I'm also spending 2 for an extra action, 1 to shift. Shifting will obviously occur on my turn.
Spending 2 for extra actions.
All right.
Will not be spending rage.
See, I got 1. I mean, we entered combat, so you get 1.
Oh, I did get 1?
Yeah, because we've entered combat, right? So, get a rage.
Yes.
Oh, cool.
I'm gonna spend 1 for 1 extra action.
Okay.
So I do start.
There. My dad wants me to try something. I will be back in like 10 seconds. So if you guys want to go get some water or go to the bathroom before we start combat,
Now's the
this would
time.
be a good idea. So I will be right back.
Four on 3. I'm not sure I like these odds.
You gotta change those odds real quick then.
Any more of this, and we might have to form a pack.
I'm surprised we haven't already done so, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, you guys got the 2 smart people in you two. You obviously need a big doofus for the pack, so that's obviously Thomas.
Yeah.
I mean, every pack needs a bit of a doofus, right?
All right, I am back.
Tim had to go use the restroom real quick. So.
Of course, Tiger, the moment that I say that is, when this goes bad and we don't have anybody to put that together.
I mean, I am almost certain you guys will need to rage heal this scene.
Sounds like a challenge to me.
Yep.
What is it? Control. What is it to search for a word in a document? Control. What? Z.
Usually Control F.
Or Control F. There we go.
Control Z is usually to undo something. Of course, PDF's kind of fucksy, so sometimes even if you try to search for a word, they don't.
Where's the first?
Bobby, stop. Stop.
Let's see if I can find the particular rule I need before Kim gets back. It's either under health or combat. What breed is everybody?
I believe everyone's Hamid.
Yeah, Hamid's my natural form.
Olivia's
crap.
Huh?
Olivia's Hamid, right?
No, she's in Lupus.
No, I mean like her breed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So is everybody back?
Yes.
Yep.
All right. So, first action. As you guys, Arlette raises her pistol, you see another figure pop out from the trees, like to the side of you, and he raises his rifle and lets loose with a fully automatic burst.
Ooh.
directed at Thomas, because Thomas is in the lead, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Thomas is also probably the most likely to soak this, given I'm in Hamid.
Isn't
About that. I gotta actually roll the dice first. I have to double check what full
I'm
auto
not in my
does.
I'm not in my breed form though.
No, I need to look for what full auto does. I believe you add dice, but you can't fire again with the shot. I need to double look.
Unload the entire fucking clip, so you have to reload.
Yeah. If I
And you don't want to botch because that pretty much totally screws up your gun.
or friendly fire?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Do they not have the rules for it in here?
I know it's in Mage.
I know it's in Vampire.
If you guys could look for that, if I cannot find it, because I don't want to jip you guys out of. Yeah,
It's fucking well. Okay, it kind of makes sense because werewolves generally are like rip and tear as opposed to I shoot. But it's still annoying that it's not there.
Yeah, because even Control F, I searched full auto, and apparently it didn't have it anywhere in the book.
Did you just try automatic?
Oh no, I didn't.
I found it in Mage. I'm gonna check to make sure it's definitely not in Werewolf.
Okay.
Since we're doing Werewolf, we should probably do the
Yes, that would be ideal. Because it says it's mentioned under the ranged combat or under the ranged weapons chart.
Yeah. So there should be a maneuver for it.
Okay.
I hate the Werewolf PDF because it's like crazy slow on my computer and it just kind of wants to die.
I said, did you
didn't realize
check
that-
automatic? And I type it in, and I've got to go through all the entire book of all the words that have automatic in it.
Yeah. Evidently, dodging bullets is higher difficulty. Automatic gunfire. Here we go. Holy shit!
It's pretty nasty from what I remember.
Raises the difficulty of the shot by 2, but adds 10 dice to the attack roll.
But it makes sense, honestly.
So
There.
he's firing at 8. Oh my god! Oh my god! I made a mistake earlier.
But
One of my friends has this girl who really likes him, and I made the mistake of texting her. And now she's like, "Does he talk about me a lot?" And I'm like, "Honey, I don't have time for this right now. I'm busy."
Get the fuck out of my way, bitch.
All right, 1 success. As
okay,
he is firing at
screw
Thomas.
that. Screw that. Hold on before you roll your damage. I'm dodging that.
Okay, it is going to be a diff 8 dodge, as it is very difficult to dodge gunfire.
Yeah.
Book says diff 9 for close range, but he's not quite close range, so I'm low on that.
Yeah, I dodged for 2, so it.
So as he just lets loose, you see like the tree right next to Thomas gets ripped through, like it not clean through, but like you see like the bullets pinging off, ripping bark off the tree and everything.
Right where Thomas was a second ago.
he just barely got out of the way. And that brings us to Olivia.
Alright. So there's a dude that just emptied his gun.
Mm-hmm.
And there's 2 pointing guns at us, right?
Mm-hmm. If I remember right.
There's there's 2 pointing guns, dude who just fired, and then the 2 big shapes.
Okay. So The closest person will be the person who just emptied their gun, right?
Yes.
Alright. I'm gonna go up behind him and do a body tackle.
Where he is, so Thomas was ahead. He was to the front and to the side of Thomas. So if you want to try and get around him, I'm gonna have you make a athletics roll, especially with your flaw.
5, 6 dice.
What is the difficulty?
Standard, but I believe with the clumsy flaw that adds +2 to dex rolls, right?
No, the clumsy flaws, I had to make constant checks to.
Not like trip over her own feet.
Okay, because it wasn't written down anywhere that I saw, and I was not EST who that flaw was made with. So
Let me see. I'll find it very quick.
But if she succeeds in that, she actually manages to do what she's trying to do, so it won't affect her attack, right?
she'll get to him, and then she still has to roll her attack.
Yeah.
The clumsy flaw?
Yeah.
You can go ahead and roll it, but I'm just trying to copy paste.
Olivia has a strange moment of like not having 2 left feet, I guess. That's a 4 successes. I guess 4 left feet. Given she's in.
Alright, so body tackle is dexterity. And what?
I guess body slam? Well, nope, that's not the right one. Never mind. That's just fucking going Hulk Hogan on the motherfucker.
So it adds dice to the attack roll, not the damage roll.
Yeah, so you get more
So-
dice to hit with because you're like shooting more bullets.
Because I just rolled his base pool for the one attack. Oh well, it's already passed. So
Yeah, it's just at a higher diff because of the recoil.
yeah, I did not realize that. I misremembered.
I'm trying to find. I found body slam. That's not right. Excuse me. Oh, tackle. There we go. Dexterity plus brawl, difficulty 7.
Gonna be 5 dice.
Two successes. Tackle
Two
requires
successes?
2 yards of distance to achieve effective momentum. Each combatant must make a successful dexterity plus athletics roll. Difficulty 6 for the attacker. Difficulty 6 plus the attacker's success for the target, or else wind up sprawled on the ground otherwise.
All right, so he needs to make a dexterity roll.
Dexterity athletics, and his difficulty is 8 due to the 2 successes.
So that's 8. He had 3 successes.
Okay.
6.
6. Also had 3 successes, and in most cases, tackling inflicts bashing damage. Certain situations, crashing into a brick wall, employing a spiky hide or armor, or crushing a puny human beneath the weight of a charging rope might make that damage lethal instead. Given she's in lupus, I'm assuming it's just bashing.
So
Just her straight strength.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say since she was able to get some speed up, this would be lethal.
So 3. Okay. And then she got 2 successes on the attack roll, so one rolls over, right?
I believe so, yep. I better mark it down.
3 lethal.
Okay, 1 second. I forgot to mark down on my character because I have a little like ST combat screen, and I forgot to mark down everyone for damage taken. Like give them a section in the damage taken area to make keeping track of that easy.
It totally like. Is it like just something you set up, or is it?
Yeah.
Like, okay, I was gonna say.
It's just like a document I have.
Gotcha. Well, never mind. Gonna say you should totally post that in the behind the scenes chest. You can all use it, but
I can once I get like after the scene.
okay.
That way I don't spoil you guys.
Yeah, for sure.
So you said it was 3 lethal?
Yeah.
So his armor managed to keep him from like sustaining any heavy injury, but she knocks him back. She charges into him, knocking him back, and he doesn't fall, but he like is tossed back into a tree, and drops his gun. And that takes us to the next person in the initiative, as one of the people with the guns pointed at you does a 3-bullet burst at Olivia.
Okay.
Oh, fuck. Okay. So this adds 3 dice to the attack roll.
Wait, to the attack roll or the damage roll?
It does say the attack roll. That's why I got confused before, because I was reading it added to the damage roll on the attack roll. That's 6 successes to hit Olivia. Does she want to use one of her, or does she want to use her only rage action to attempt to dodge?
You like the damage? Said it's 6 successes.
Let's see. Every single one of my dice has to be a success.
I mean, that'll at least lower the potential damage.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and spend my rage action to dodge.
Okay, it is going to be difficulty. What did I have Ian's dodge difficulty at 8?
Yeah.
So it'll be difficulty 8.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Not a botch, it's
So
a failure.
she does not manage to dodge. So these are... The thing about guns is they don't do rollover, if memory serves, on their damage rolls. They just have their straight damage pool.
Yeah. Well, no, I think guns do get their rollover.
As far as I know, all attacks have rollover.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey,
Of course.
So that's 5 extra.
might be about to have at least we're honest.
Yes, at the end of the scene, we're going to go, why didn't we just say yes? Yes, that's exactly how it works.
Also,
All I'm gonna say is I'm really, really sorry, Kim. That is 7 aggravated.
Oh my god.
As Olivia feels 3 bullets pierce right into her shoulder, all the way up her shoulder, and she feels it burning as it enters her skin. This is silver.
She can soak that, though, because she's not in breed form, right?
I literally just double check this. I need to double check. I believe it's you can soak if you're in breed form. That is the wrong book.
I thought it was if you, as long as you weren't in your breed form, you could.
I am going to go.
You can soak silver in your breed form. You cannot soak it
Yes.
of your breed form.
So I am incapped. Yes.
And he is taking, because assault rifles have a rate of 3, he's taking a 3-round burst at Thomas.
Wait a second. How is he firing more than at more than one target?
With a rate of 3?
Yeah, but you targeted it all on one person, though, didn't you?
He's okay.
I thought it was all one target. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But
I mean, to be fair, it literally is just on a chart that only says rate. Maximum number of bullets or 3-round bursts the gun can fire in a single turn. That's the only reference to it in the whole book that I found.
I think he could theoretically target different other people, but he has to split his dice pool for it. Because it's technically taking another action.
That is fair. So he is... I just don't want to be that dick that... Yeah. Because realistically, they're not going to show mercy, but I also don't want to be that dick that's just like, take like 30 ag in one round.
Yeah, for sure.
So he's going to...
yeah, the key problem though, and this is because this could cost people their lives, and the only reason I'm arguing this point is if he attacked at his full dice pool against her, then I think he's out now. I think. I could be wrong.
I don't know. That's the problem with it not specifying in the book.
Generally, if you're gonna split your actions, you have to declare it ahead of time. Or if you're gonna if you're gonna do multiple actions in one turn, you have to declare it and split your dice pool at the beginning.
I'm looking to see if it explains that anywhere in the book.
Gotcha. For sure.
And like I said, the only reason I'm arguing is because character death. Yeah. If it wasn't imminent character death, I wouldn't really be arguing, but it's imminent character death.
No. Oh.
Which I think most STs understand.
Mm-hmm. Hey Dave, do you still have Mage open or Vampire?
I always have Mage open, 24/7.
See if they have that explained in there.
Yeah, give me 1 minute.
Because
multiple shots. An attack with a fast firearm may try to make more than one shot per turn. The attacker can divide his attack pool by how many shots he wants to fire at a similar number of targets, up to the weapon's rate of fire. Each attack then is rolled separately. So yes, you do have to split your dice pool.
Okay. Is that in Werewolf or?
It's page 278, Vampire.
Okay. I was looking at Werewolf.
Multiple attacks against the same target are covered under maneuvers like automatic fire and 3-round burst. That's the exact situation we're talking about here.
Okay. So
finding it in Werewolf, and I couldn't find it, and I'm still looking for the Mage.
We'll just go with that one.
Literally page 278 in the Vampire in V20.
All right, so we'll go with that one then. So he's done.
Okay.
And then it drops to the other armed dude. And when it gets to your turn, Kim, you will get a rage heal roll.
I am claiming a rage back.
Okay.
We just watched one of our people get put down.
Yeah, I would also like to declare that if possible.
That is fine.
So that with entering combat, I am back to full rage, even though I spent 2.
Yep.
Okay. This next dude, because they have check their dice pools, is going to spray the area with an automatic shot, like an full auto.
Suppressing fire.
So it's the +2 diff, 10 dice, and the successes are distributed evenly between each target involved. So the successes will be spread evenly between the 3 of you.
Okay.
Let me double check their actual dice pool for shooting. So 2 successes. So both Thomas and Olivia, as they were the ones in front, to have a 1 success hit on them. And if Thomas wants to attempt to dodge, that is going to take one of his rage actions since he already spent one action dodging.
Nope, can't dodge it.
Okay, so that is
So wait, what's the difficulty?
same
Now
as
that-
before.
Just one second. Just want to check something here. So what you're doing is you're strafing, right?
No, it's just spraying an area with bullets. It's covered under automatic gunfire.
I'm trying to. I don't see under that where it says the dodge is up in difficulty.
It's not under that. It's under dodging. Or not dodging. Under. Only it's under the dodging maneuver. Yeah, it is. Dodging a hand-to-hand strike is easy. Difficulty 5. While dodging firearms at close range is far more challenging. Difficulty 9 or 10. I'm being nice and saying they're not at close range and lowering that.
Okay.
That is. Good thing is they don't have any rollover. And they can always still roll really badly on damage. This is the roll for Thomas. Oh, they fucked up. Yes. So that is 3 aggravated that Thomas gets as just one lone bullet manages to hit his side and rips into the side of his chest.
Ouch.
And here's no door for Kim. For Olivia, not for Kim. We're not shooting Kim today. Not 77. That was a bad double hit. That is 2 aggravated. How much rage does Moon have? She might have just enough to be able to put her back at in cap for her rage heal. Because she would have another for taking damage. So she should have at least 2. Which would, that's what she took. So yeah, she still has a chance to rage heal and put her back at in cap. And that comes down to Thomas's action.
All right.
Actually, did you want to have your rage action, those 2 dodges be your rage action so you can act on this round? Or, okay.
Yeah. Can we spend willpower on attack rolls?
I think, yeah. I usually allow that.
All right. I'm spending 2 willpower. 1 to ignore wound penalties and 1 to aim for the guy that just hit me and, well, as far as I can tell, just killed Olivia right in the head.
Okay.
So let's see here.
That was the first guy that shot at almost. So you're aiming for the first guy that shot at her, right?
Yes.
Okay, so this is the first guy. Good news is he can't attempt to dodge. He cannot attempt to dodge.
Good. Oh, nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes.
Okay, go ahead and roll damage.
Uh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points of lethal to the head.
Did you
Or
add, I
wait,
think
does
it's what?
that? Oh, sorry. What's the? Sorry,
I believe you had 2 dice for shots to the head to the damage roll.
1 second. That's an additional 2, so 7 points of lethal to the head. And wait, does I know bashing gets upgraded to lethal when hits to the head too. Lethal get upgraded to aggravated if it hits the head.
I don't know, but they are wearing helmets, so they aren't going to get a soak roll for just their armor, which granted isn't a lot, and they're going to at least hit.
They do have helmets.
Yes.
Oh.
This is a first Pentex first team. So it's 5. So you said 7 in total that he took?
Yes.
Okay, so he's going to take at least 2. And he's going to take 2 from that, 2 from 7, 5. So he took 5 lethal to the head.
Yeah, and is his stamina better than 4?
Also, he would be stunned if I'm remembering correctly.
Yep. And got an arrow sticking out of his head.
Mm-hmm. So it took 5, right?
Yep.
Yeah, 5. Yeah. And that takes us to good old James, who is so the ones that have shot was the one that was not him that took the damage. That was him that took the damage. Ones that have shot was the one who came out of the trees that you guys didn't see because he rolled higher on his stealth roll. The one on the left side of the 2 hulking figures, another one on the right side of the hulking figures is firing. And he is firing a 3-shot burst at Thomas. Because Thomas is shooting arrows. And Olivia looks taken out. So they're like, we don't need to worry about her. She's dead, probably. I swear, if Sidekick stops working in the middle scene, I'm going to kill this. I'm just going to, kill it.
It can take the 3 shots for me.
Right? Hello, because I really don't want to use rolls.
I'm not, you could just use Discord.
That's what I'm using, Sidekick, and it's doing the. Oh, we're not gonna.
Sorry, I didn't recognize Sidekick there for a second.
Oh, Jesus. That is 8 successes. He does not have a specialty, so it's not 9. But that is 8 successes. And Thomas has taken all his actions this round. Oh, fuck. Like I said, guys, high chance of character death in this one. Oh, that is 10 aggravated.
Actually, that's 11.
11?
Wait, sorry, 1 second.
Because he doesn't have any sort of specialty, so the tens don't double.
No, I can't even survive. I can't even rage heal from that.
Fuck. That's 13 aggravated.
That's 13 ag. I have 5 rage.
Yeah, and you need You need to get back up to at least 7 in order to be at in cap, in order to have a chance of rage healing.
Yeah,
So-
no, I'd be at 8. I'd be dead. Yep.
So since it is your character, I'm going to let you describe how he is killed.
He. Okay. Can I take some? Artistic license with this?
That's fine.
Okay. I don't know if you'll allow this. He sees the shots coming after seeing what it did to her, knowing that chances are he's not surviving it. He's going to throw himself over her body, hoping that to shield her, hoping that she can rage heal from her injuries.
Okay, I'll allow that. And do you have anywhere special you want it to hit him, where the bullets hit him, or anything like that?
Literally in the back, protecting while he's protecting her.
Yep. So just
And- At least if they survive, they'll remember he was a screw up, but god damn it, he was a heroic screw up.
So Arlette sees Thomas like flop on top of Olivia and sees 3 bullets ping, ping, ping right into his back, like hitting right, at least just from a glance. Does she have any dots in medicine, Tiger?
Let me. Yes, she has 2.
So just from that look, with knowledge of medicine she has and anatomy, 2 of those probably hit like the lungs or that sort of area, and 1 went straight through the heart. And that brings it down to the first of the Fomori, who turns and roars at Arlette before charging at her using the tackle maneuver.
Question.
Yes.
Can I get a reflexive frenzy roll?
Yes.
Because I've seen 2 of my allies go down. These things
One
are.
of them is almost certainly dead.
Yeah. These things are too fucking close to the set.
You could either get off and if you do get through this reflexive frenzy roll without frenzing, you can throw off a reflexive howl.
So it's just straight rage, and I'm assuming I've gained a rage since I've seen 2 of my allies go down, which
Yes.
would put me at rage 5.
Just
Yes.
a quick check for the ST. Are these guns silenced?
No.
Then the howl should probably this close to the sept. Howl's probably not needed.
It would still-
Could be still useful.
And what is the difficulty?
Rage difficulties, which is under mental states. Frenzy. This would be a berserk frenzy. Where's the actual roll? Come on. What roll? She's not in Krynos, is she?
She is not. She spent a rage to shift, but it hasn't occurred yet since her turn hasn't rolled around.
It's difficulty 5.
And Guru need 3 successes to frenzy. Is that right?
If a rage roll scores 4 or more successes, the character frenzies.
Okay, cool. Oh, I got 4.
Okay, so she immediately shifts into Krynos or Hispo. You decide which and attacks something.
I'm gonna go with Hispo. I would prefer Hispo.
Okay, so she drops the pistol and immediately shifts and down into Hispo. She leaps for this Fomori that's charging at her. And it's going to attempt to tackle her. And then she'll get her attack roll, as it's actually her whatchamacallit, her action next.
So something to tackle.
So sorry, I'm just having to jump back down into the tackle
You good?
rolls. That's the one bad part about not knowing like using combat maneuvers is you're jumping between like 4 different parts of the book.
Yeah.
It's yeah.
On the plus side, my gnosis is higher than my rage, so if I'm not like completely just flipping the fuck out.
Yes, you are not. You are able to distinguish between pack mates and non-pack mates. So go ahead and roll a dexterity athletics roll in just a second, just for her difficulty. She needs this roll first.
Yeah.
Actually, these guys have not an amazing base pool. He misses. He charges right past her, like just barely.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll her attack.
Okay. So who was the one who shot? I guess the one that seems the most dead is Thomas. So Arlette would go after the one that shot him.
Okay, so he is the one that was on, I believe I said the right of the like charging like the big humanoid creatures.
Gotcha.
As she's now in the Hispo, she can see like it's not necessarily going to register in her brain, but there's like a necklace of like teeth, like big old Krynos and Hispo fangs hanging from this guy's like she can see the shapes of it hanging around his neck.
I want to at least make sure that guy dies, because fuck that guy.
Right?
So I'm just going to basically go for the throat and try to rip his throat out.
Okay. I'm gonna add +2 difficulty for a called shot to the neck, but add plus, I think, what is it, like +3 or +4 for a neck attack to act to the actual damage roll.
Yeah.
And if you inflict, I'll go with +4.
And it is a bite, so it's reduced by 1, which will put it by 7.
And you get +2 to the actual attack, or attack, not attack.
The damage.
Yeah, the damage for being in Hispo. And then if you get 3 or more damage successes, you're automatically going to kill him.
Okay. So, well, sidekick working out, please say yes.
It was just that one particular roll it didn't want to do.
Yeah, I got 4 successes to hit.
Okay, so go ahead and roll damage.
So it's strength +2 plus 7, right?
+4 +2. So strength +6 plus
3 rollover.
yeah, plus the 3 rollover.
So strength +9.
I believe so, yes.
Okay.
That math sounds accurate.
So 6 strength +9, 15. What's his play? Except if I get at least 3, he's dead.
Yes, at least 3 damage. He's just automatically dead.
I got 7.
So yeah, how do you wanna do this?
So Arlette like leaps up and like just kind of like basically pushes him to the ground with her body weight, and then rips his throat out in like one movement, also pulling off the necklace of the fangs while in the process, and it goes just fucking flying.
Okay. So that is Arlette's first action, and she'll get a rage action after this. That is her main action. She'll get a rage action after this last move, and then it'll go to, after her rage action, it'll go to Olivia, and she'll get her rage heal attempt. So that was shoot, which was him. He's dead. And so the other hulking beast charges at Arlette and slashes at her with long, nasty looking claws. Gets one success to hit. Is she going to attempt to dodge, or is she just going to try and take it?
She's in frenzy.
That is fair. So it is no rollover. It's usually +1. So.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Oh, why did it? The fuck?
I'll take the second one.
I'll let you take the second one. It rolled. You gave me 2 different results. So go ahead and try and soak the 4.
And
lethal.
Not silver or anything, so I can actually soak it.
Yes.
Stamina sticks. Sisbo gives me +3 stamina, I think.
I believe so.
Yes, it does. Okay.
And when frenzing, I believe you can spend a willpower at any time to jump to. No, you have to spend that immediately
Oh,
in
2.
order to halt the frenzy.
That's
Got
okay.
2.
Yeah.
So Arlette takes 2 lethal.
And I think in frenzy you don't take wound penalties either, do you?
I don't think so. So it is her rage action.
Well, that guy just slashed her, so he is also getting bitten
All right.
wherever Arlette can get a bite at. So
He cannot dodge, so just go ahead and roll attack. Roll and then roll damage.
I got 5 to hit. Don't have a specialty, sadly. So
Just 4 rollover plus the 2 plus strength.
strength of 6, so 12 dice of damage. Sidekick decides to be a shit again.
Yeah. You can go ahead and roll that in rolls if you like.
Okay.
Since Sidekick's just like, nope, I don't want to roll sometimes.
Ooh, that's a good roll. That's a good roll. That's a 7 egg, I believe.
He's going to take at least 3 automatically.
Oh.
Have to try and soak the other 4. And so he takes 6 aggravated as she just whips around and bites a chunk like straight off this Femori's face.
Werewolf bar myths, motherfucker. I should make a Jewish werewolf.
Do it. That takes us to top of the round. So Olivia gets a rage heal. So roll her temporary rage score that she has. So it should be at least 2.
Yeah.
I think it's 2, right?
Yeah.
Okay. She has to get 2 successes. That'll take her back up to end cap.
And it's difficulty 8 rage heal. think.
Let me double check. That is under health, I believe. Chart.
It's either under health or rage.
Remaining active.
Yeah, doing so requires a rage roll difficulty 8.
And then she will enter a berserk frenzy if she survives.
I thought it was a 7 damage.
You were and then somebody shot you while you were on the thing. And then shoot. And no successes.
Okay, so Olivia is dead. And that takes us to the first of the first team members, who is the one that Olivia knocked into the tree. He's going to take his turn standing up and grabbing his rifle. Takes us to the second, who I believe also the second one did a 3-shot burst, so he's going to take aim at Arlette and do the same. But because there's, a raging werewolf right in front of him, he can't quite get a clear shot. So that's going to be another +1 to the diff. If 8. Yeah, fucking hell. Actually, I forgot to say, did Arlette want to spend rage?
She has to in frenzy.
Okay. So how much can she spend in total?
See, it's half. And she has a permanent rating of 4.
So 2?
Yeah.
2 this round. So she is going to have their 2 rage actions. So she wants to spend 1 to try and dodge.
I will spend that willpower. Yeah. Actually, was this the most recent roll?
Yes.
Okay.
For the 2 successes.
I think I will save it.
Okay. So that is only 8 dice, and they can still fail. That's 4 aggravated.
Okay.
That rips into Arlette's side.
I can't so fast because
that is. She is at. That's 6 health levels of damage in total.
Yep, I'm barely hanging on.
Yes, she is. She is at crippled, but doesn't suffer wound penalty since she's in a berserk frenzy. And that is his action. He's dead. It is the action of the. Remove the people who died from.
So,
Sorry, I was just editing the initiative order, so I didn't get confused of removing who died, so it was easier to see. So it's the action of the first Fomori, and then it is Arlette's action, her main action. He is going to whip around and attempt his charge again, because he's not particularly bright. So go ahead and make a dexterity athletics roll at difficulty 7. Remain upright.
I've been rolling so much you think I just have it memorized, but I don't. Okay. Nope.
No successes?
Unless you want to count that second one, because I decided to fucking roll the second one for it.
I'll let you roll. Take the second one. So since that's an exceptional success, I'm going to let you... As this Fomori charges and tries to shoulder slam her, she's literally just going to take it and slither around it and go into her action.
Oh. Fuck that dude that just shot me, though.
Okay.
Like, for reals.
So you're going to attempt the same maneuver as the last guy?
Yeah, I think I will. So it'll be
Yep.
difficult.
Difficulty 8, if I remember correctly.
Fights get reduced difficulty.
That is
Nice.
true.
Yeah. So, +2 minus 1
Minus
makes
1.
7. I got 4 to hit.
Yep. So then 4. So then strength +3 +4 +6. So strength +3 +6.
Yeah.
Strength +9.
Yeah. Strength 6. Okay. Yeah. So another 15 dice. So
Watch it decide to eat this roll too.
yeah, kind of. That's
Yeah, he's dead.
Fuck that guy.
How do you want to narrate that kill?
So I like to imagine like the same thing kind of happens. Like Arlette shoves him down, and he tries to raise his gun to get one last final shot off, and then Arlette just like wrenches it out of his hands, tosses it, and then.
Okay. And then that is the second Femori's turn now. It is looking at this and going, "What the fuck just happened?" So it's going to attempt to launch itself at Arlette and slash at her.
Okay.
So,
Remember, one of the guys is stunned for this turn from the arrow to the head.
Yeah, I think that's actually the one Arlette just killed.
You
Okay.
should have shoot me then. He would have been stunned.
How much damage did you take from that? Because that is correct. I did forget about the stun.
You took 5, I thought.
He did 4 because that was the ag you took.
Okay. Oh yeah, yeah.
So-
I took. Yeah.
So that he did not shoot you because he is. Ian is correct. He did stun him.
Yay for the peanut gallery!
Right?
I'm only sitting at 2 instead of 4, or instead of 6 rather.
2 instead of 6. Yes, 2
Oh.
lethal.
Can't reach heal since I'm already in frenzy, but hey.
Yes. 2 successes to hit. She's going to spend one of those rage actions to try and dodge, or is she just going to try and go full savage?
I think she's gonna try and go full savage, and that's probably gonna be a mistake, but I'm gonna risk it.
Right. 2 lethal try and hit soak.
Okay, that's not bad. That's manageable. That's 4.
Okay, so she soaks it like a champ. Claws, she doesn't even feel it as these claws hit her. And she goes into her rage action.
Okay. Fuck this guy. The one that just tried to claw at me. Just biting in general again. Be difficult to find to hit. I got 4 successes.
4 successes to hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
3 roll over, and bites do strength +2. So 6 + 2 is 8, + 3 is 11.
Okay. Because these guys can only soak with their stamina. Holy fuck.
Is he fucking dead?
He has a stamina 4. That's 6. So he takes 6 automatically.
Mm-hmm.
And this is, yeah, he's dead. Because that's the one
Okay.
he already damaged. So yeah. How are you going to narrate this kill?
Arlette will leap up on him. Like fucking. This is the guy that she munched the face out of, right?
Yes.
Okay. She's going to finish that off and just fucking rip his brain out.
Okay.
And the momentum for the jump to bite at the next guy.
All right. Go ahead and roll that attack. For the next guy, is she jumping at the other Femori or the guy with the gun?
Guy with the gun.
Okay. Is she going to attempt her throat rip maneuver?
Yeah, sounds good.
Same rules as last time.
3 to hit.
3 to hit. 2 roll over.
Yeah. So that's how much does the throat rip bonus damage do?
4.
4. Okay, so 6 plus 2
Mm-hmm.
plus 4. So that's 12 plus 2 rollovers. That's 14, right?
Sounds correct to me.
I took Benadryl before the scene started and it's starting to kick in, so I'm like,
I gotcha.
yeah. 6 lethal, or 6 aggravated rather, sorry.
Okay, so you kill the the final human in the first team.
Okay. So now it's just Arlette v. Famori, as far as I'm aware.
Yes, her and the last Femora, as far as she knows. So, top of the round. How much rage is she spending?
She has to spend 2.
Which puts her at 6 rage. She spent this combat. It gets its action. And it is going to try and slash her with its claws. 2 successes. Jesus, these guys are not very effective for being like big tough Morai.
Just the silver bullets, like that's what fucked us.
I mean, that's true. So 2 successes, 1 rollover. For lethal.
Or so.
Okay. Takes that to Arlette's first action.
It's gonna get fucked. She's getting like 3 bites in a row, as far as if I remember right.
Yeah, that's her main action, and then she's after him, so all 3 of her actions go.
Yeah. Would help if I did the right dice code.
Right. She's got the rolls dice code on the brain.
Yeah. Alright, 3 successes.
Can't dodge.
So
Plus the 2 for Hispo, plus the strength.
yeah, thank you.
Plus 2. So 4 plus strength.
Yeah, so 10. Yeah. 6 aggravated.
Okay, so he's going to take his stamina 4. He's going to take 2 automatically. And he's going to roll to try and soak the other 4. So he takes 4, puts him at 5 aggravated. As Arlette just leaps on him and savages him with her teeth, like ripping out chunks of his chest and head, and goes on to her second rage action.
Second verse, same as the first.
Okay.
6 successes to hit.
Okay. Go ahead and roll over. Or roll damage, I should say.
So 13.
13?
Yeah, 6 aggravated. I was counting how much dice I had.
Alright, gotcha. That is... So you did the same amount of damage as last time, right? I'm having a dirt moment.
Yes.
Takes 2 automatic. 7, which is in cap. If he doesn't soak literally all 4 of this, he's dead. And he dies. So how do you want to kill him?
She's kind of like just fucking rips them apart. And given that she's in front, she probably takes a few moments if nobody else jumps out to just fucking savage him, ripping off bits and pieces and shit.
And so as she's ripping into him for a good five solid minutes before she begins to come out of the frenzy exhausted, and she hears the whoop 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 of a helicopter in the air above her, and she can see light flashlights in the distance through the forest.
All right, she's exhausted. Check her sheet for something real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so helicopters and shit coming in.
Yes.
I would like to peek sideways.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead and roll that. The gauntlet here is going to be a 5.
Okay. 4 successes.
Okay, so as she peeks sideways, she sees Banes ripping into forest spirits all around, as the few Gaian spirits who were at this area are fighting with worm spirits and Banes all throughout the forest that she can see. She can see what she's pretty sure are soldier Banes marching in these huge disorganized clumps towards the Cairnheart. She can see this black void with these long tentacles dripping from it, floating slowly just over everything towards in the direction of the Cairnheart. She can see a lot of anger and pain and misery spirits, not necessarily participating, but they're kind of crowding around the area. They're sensing a feast, almost like ravens, or not ravens, but what's the bird of prey? Not bird of prey, the scavenger I'm thinking of. Vultures.
Vultures.
Yeah, that is what she sees on the spiritual side of the forest.
All right. Well, she was going to make an easy escape through the Umbra, but that seems like a bad idea. So she's not going to do that. So she's still in Hispo, correct?
Yes.
She is running back to the cairn as fast as you can. If I need to make stamina roll, let me know.
I'm gonna say she was close enough that she'll be able to get there and bark out a warning before she collapses.
Okay.
As Arlette bursts into the main area, the closest to where she was, which is by the cub cabin, and just barks out a warning, and then she collapses. The few Garou, the Guardians, are already charging into the forest. The few Garou who are up are going with them. The elders are rousing people. She can see, Garou charging off into battle behind the Alpha, as the kinfolk start fleeing, and as she feels herself shifting into her Hamid form. A young woman runs by, grabs her arm, picks her up, and starts running as fast as she can while carrying Arlette away from the battle that is currently raging in the forest. And we will end our scene with the destruction of the Sept of the Hunter's Dale. Thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching. And remember,
What?
You good to end the scene.
Oh, okay.